Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video. We are going to compare TriNet to Paychex Flex. So I'm going to run you through an overview of the two companies, and then we're going to dive into a review site where we go feature by feature and compare the two different offerings. My name's Chris. I'm with PEO Metrics. PEO Metrics is a free service which quickly compares the top 5 to 8 PEOs for your business, saving you up to 30% on your PEO costs. Whenever we compare, you save. Okay, so today we are talking about TriNet versus Paychex Flex. Okay, TriNet was founded in 1988. They're based in Dublin, California. Paychex has been around for a long time, but in the 2010s, they really came with their full service PEO offering called Paychex Flex, okay? They're based in West Palm Beach, Florida. You look at their number of worksite employees, Paychex Flex is slightly larger with around 500,000 worksite employees, though TriNet has over 400,000 worksite employees. So these are two of the very largest PEOs or professional employer organizations that exist in the space, okay? Both of them price their offering per employee per month, okay? So you have transparency of pricing. You know what you're paying for your administrative fee per employee, and they tend to price that administrative fee on the higher side, okay? So this is definitely a higher priced offering from both of these vendors. Now keep in mind, because of the large number of worksite employees, small businesses, that's businesses ranging from 5 to 500 employees, are able to benefit from the large size of these organizations. So while you will pay an administrative fee, oftentimes that fee is offset by significant savings in your benefits administration and your workers' comp. Now, there's really 3 memberships or certifications that we look for with PEOs. One is a NAPEO membership. That's the Society or Association, the National Association of Professional Employer Organizations. And yes, both TriNet and Paychex Flex are members. We also look for IRS certification and ESAC certification. And yes, both TriNet and Paychex Flex are certified or accredited by those organizations, okay? On IRS's instance, the governing body. You look at the Better Business Bureau, both of these organizations have an A+ rating. And then you look at the benefit plans offered, okay? They both offer Aetna and Blue Cross Blue Shield, though Paychex Flex's Blue Cross Blue Shield is a Florida Blue offering. Okay. TriNet also offers United, Kaiser, and Tufts for select geographies. You look at their technology offerings, so this really modernizes your small business's technology. Your employees can go full self-service. They can look at their pay stubs, their W-2s, even do open enrollment for benefits, etc. Through their technology. Both of them have proprietary offerings. TriNet's is called TriNet Zenefits, and Paychex Flex is named after the company, Paychex Flex. Both of these companies look for a minimum number of 5 employees with a minimum of 5 employees enrolled in healthcare. Okay, so that's a bit of a side-by-side comparison. Now let's dive into this G2 website. Okay, I like the G2 website for reviews of PEOs because they always use verified user reviews. You can't leave a review without verifying that you're a reviewer, that you're a user, okay? So we know that everyone who's left a review has used these different PEOs. So if you look overall, Paychex Flex rates 4.2 out of 5 stars with 1,526 reviews. And TriNet rates at 4.0 out of 5 stars with 642 reviews. Now, over almost around 500,000 employees, a decent amount of reviews. We have seen larger organizations with fewer reviews on G2. This is the industry-leading software review website. So we're going to dive into sort of a side-by-side comparison. But if we look sort of overall, okay, reviewers found Paychex Flex easier to use, set up, and administer, and they also preferred doing business with Paychex Flex overall. They felt that Paychex Flex meets the needs of their business better than TriNet. When comparing quality of ongoing product support, Paychex Flex was the preferred option. For feature updates and roadmaps, they also preferred Paychex Flex over TriNet. But we're going to get into the nitty-gritty here, okay? First is overall ratings. So meets requirements. You see Paychex Flex beats TriNet across the board, whether it's meets requirements, ease of use, ease of setup, ease of admin, quality of support, whether or not the business is a good partner, and the future direction of the product. Paychex Flex sweeps the category, okay? As we go deeper into features of the software, this is where it gets a lot closer, okay? So you see Paychex Flex barely wins from an organization management perspective. Time attendance and PTO goes to TriNet. Expense management and salary structures are Paychex Flex, but you see salary structures very close. You got a tie for compliance, and TriNet wins from a benefits administration perspective. That may be very important for our business, that benefits piece, okay? When we look at expense reports for expense management software, ease of creating expense reports, bank and credit card integration, Paychex Flex wins. Smart categorization, only TriNet offers. You look at digital receipt management, employee reimbursement, credit card integration, Paychex Flex wins. Currency conversions, TriNet wins because Paychex Flex does not currently offer that. When we look at employee self-service for payroll software, okay, the web portal, Paychex Flex barely beats TriNet. We look at benefits manager, TriNet wins there. And then we look at mobile, so the mobile app, from a technology perspective, Paychex Flex beats TriNet. When we look at compliance, this really isn't close from a compliance support perspective. TriNet sweeps the category, sort of by a wide margin. So the limited responses you get in the compliance bucket for Paychex Flex, they're really the lowest combined responses we've seen for Paychex Flex. So I might want to dig in on their compliance offering if you're considering Paychex Flex. When you look at performance management, which is a key component of a PEO, you look at 360 reviews, customizable forms, and reviewing status tracking. You see TriNet sort of sweep the category. It really seems like they're focused on being your performance management partner. Then we go to travel management. Really, it looks like TriNet has that sort of wider option there with ease of booking, itinerary management, and trip notifications, where Paychex Flex has advanced integrations. Now let's dive into payroll software. You see payroll entry is really a tie, 8.8 each. Time off accrual is a tie at 8 each. Direct deposit, 9.4 each. Expense reimbursement, you see Paychex Flex start to pull away. Pre-tax deductions, Paychex Flex wins there. Wage garnishments, Paychex Flex wins. You got really a tie there for approvals. W-2 and check printing, Paychex Flex takes the lead there. And Paychex Flex takes the lead there for check or W-2 delivery. No surprise, Paychex obviously a big payroll processor. For them to win that category is not a surprise there. Expense management, PCI regulation compliant. Really, only Paychex Flex has that verified feature. When we look at expense management software and time tracking, integration with the business tool, Paychex Flex wins there. Workflow, they slightly edge out. TriNet wins with automated reminders, policy compliance management, user role and access management. When we look at the overall platform, okay, it's really a clean suite from a tools, management, and access perspective. TriNet wins the category. But for core HR software, customization and integration, you see Paychex Flex really pull away in this category. User role and access management, performance, mobility, reporting, and dashboards. Paychex Flex is definitely outpacing TriNet in that category. The platform for their payroll software. Again, Paychex Flex sweeps the payroll category. Platform for expense management, Paychex Flex wins there. When we look at expense management software and time tracking software, Paychex Flex wins 5 out of 6 categories in that in the platform for expense and time tracking software. Performance management, goal setting, and company goals, you see TriNet win there. Time tracking, for time tracking software, you see again Paychex Flex sweep the category. Taxes for payroll software, Paychex Flex wins the category. Then you get down to support. Okay, this is where it gets pretty interesting. So support for PEO providers, scale, specialist guidance, consulting, invoicing, implementation, support, and assistance. TriNet sweeps this category in a really big way. Okay, so that's something to really consider. Feedback for performance management, you see TriNet winning 3 out of 4 categories. And then we dig deeper, right? Continue to get into all the ins and outs. Integration for payroll software, 3 out of 4 go to Paychex Flex. Data for performance management system, go to TriNet. Mobile for expense management software, TriNet really takes the cake there. Mobile time tracking, it's really tied, 8.4 to both. Now we look at company size, okay? It looks like TriNet's dealing with larger companies than Paychex Flex. 75% of Paychex Flex were around 50 or fewer employees, and 22% were over 50. Again, we see PEOs ranging in size from 5 to 500 employees, though it looks like TriNet's dealing with slightly larger or more of those larger small businesses. Now we look at the industry. No surprise here. TriNet's sort of known as that technology, IT tech platform, right? So you see computer software, information technology, and services really lead the way from an industry perspective, okay? So guys, we got into the nitty gritty here. We went category by category. So if certain things are interest to you, make more of a difference for your business, it makes sense to dive deeper into these reviews. But again, if you look at overall rating, Paychex Flex is a 4.2 out of 5 with TriNet at a 4.0 out of 5. But if you're thinking about whether or not a PEO makes sense for your business or whether it's Paychex Flex or TriNet, we should have a conversation, because at PEO Metrics, we provide a free service. We quickly compare the top 5 to 8 PEOs for your business, so we can compare these two and we can add additional PEOs to the comparison. We save you time and we save you money. Okay, we save you on average 30% on your PEO cost versus shopping directly with the PEOs. Whenever we compare, you save. So if you click the link in the video description, you tell us a little bit about your company, our PEO experts will reach out. We'll let you know whether we think a PEO makes sense for your business, and if it does, which PEO makes the most sense for your business. Again, we're going to get you quotes, side-by-side comparison from a benefits perspective on 5 to 8 PEOs. We have access to wholesale pricing, so we'll always save you from a cost perspective, and we're going to save you a significant amount of time on your PEO search. So thank you for watching.